Hey everyone, couple of days off for work. Been up to London for the day because of the train strike. Had to go by a bloody bus. It's a bit of a nightmare. Anyway, that's another story. But I'm back out on the road, back walking. Keep that effort up. I'll have to go and have my haircut, so that. Anyway, a couple of things to talk about, I guess. Outgoings that are happening at the moment. Dane Scarlett has gone off to Pompey, which is great for Pompey. Be really good for him to see how he progresses. If he's going to get regular football, is that really going to help him to get into the first team at Tottenham? It worked for Kane, obviously, so it'd be good to see his progression. Keep an eye on him over the season, just to keep a good eye on him, see what's happening. And of course, Dane Scarlett going off on loan to Preston. Again, looks like he's not a player that we want to get rid of. Looks like someone we want to keep hold of, and just see his progression. And I think this is probably his last opportunity to really break in. I think he's a hard-working lad, seems quite popular. So, yeah, I guess good moves for both of those guys going off there, seeing how they get on, seeing if they're really gonna make it, see if they can make an impression. I just mentioned Kane, but obviously the other one who's done well out of that is Skip, who went off to Norwich and played a blinder and got himself a regular first team football. So it does work, and I say great progression for those guys, and hopefully they still feel wanted by the club in the fact that these are just loans. The other one I've just seen come through today, which I'm not sure how true it is, but it's what's being mooted, is the departure of Joe Rodon, which I think is a real shame. I don't know. I don't think he's ever really let us down. I don't think he's really had as much opportunity as he probably could have had. And then when I look at him against, say, Sanchez, I don't necessarily think he's that bad. But maybe that's just because I haven't seen enough of him to really gauge his performances and what he's like. But it kind of feels like a little bit of a disappointment. But there you go. Players come, players go. Foyth, who went, as another one I didn't really want to go. Seems to have done quite well. So a few sort of bits of movement out now, which is obviously where we need to focus to get that money back into the coffers, whether that be off the wage bill for a season or off the bill altogether, with a bit of cash coming back in. I guess it's all money, right? So, God, I'm out of puff already. The big ones, obviously, still no movement on those. Haven't heard anything about that, which is really disappointing. I think the one who's most likely to go, the Celso, seems like there's a lot of clubs interested in him. But on Dombele, it's all gone quiet over there. Don't know what's going to happen with that. But so it desperately needs to. But in terms of incomings, I'm wondering whether we've finished, whether we've done what we were going to do. That's it. We've got to strengthen the midfield. We've got a right back, and I think it looks like Lucas is going to be moved into that role as well, to see how that goes. So that kind of gives us 4 options in that position. We've got a new left back, which is what we wanted, and as it states at the moment, we've still got Rodon and Session, so that's 3 there. I say Richarlison taking up the front positions gives us strength in there. For me, the only one really now if that's the case, that you would really say we're going for. It's got to be a playmaker, you know, central midfielder, attacking, creative kind of person, which, you know, a lot of people obviously talking about Eriksen, who, and that didn't come out, off he's gone to Man U, so we'll see how that pans out. I'm hoping that it don't pan out too good for him, to be honest, not because I don't like him or anything. I just think if he goes there, the meltdown that we're going to have, it's going to be absolutely crazy. But at the end of the day, if Conte hasn't said he wants him and hasn't made an offer for him, then you've got to assume that he didn't want him. So, you know, there you go. Move on. Yeah, so I guess not an awful lot really to say. Not an awful lot happening. Spurs are obviously playing in Israel tomorrow. Be interesting to see how that goes against Roma. With playing against Mourinho, and no love lost between Conte and Mourinho anyway. But Mourinho will have something to prove, even in a friendly, won't he? You know, and there is I'm told there is some little trophy or something. So he'll want that as well to add to his tattoo collection. So we'll see. But yeah, it'll be interesting. Last pre-season friendly, done okay so far. Not that they really matter. I don't really tell you too much, to be honest. Apart from who Conte is really looking forward to, where he's having them in the team. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of lineup he puts together. But there you go, good stuff. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there so I can concentrate on me walking, get myself down to the barbers, and I'll see you again with a new video next week once something else happens. Anyway, good luck, have a good weekend, up the Spurs.